My first year at Wilmington, about, I would say 4 years ago, was very similar to this situation. I had to change a lot of the habits about the guys, obviously, when you put in a new system. And then I think they had to do a great job of adapting to the way we played. I remember that year coming in, it was the previous team had only won 9 games and 3 conference games, and we talked about buying into the program. Anytime you take over a program, you know, in order to get the young men to believe and to listen to you as a new coach, you have to have an early signature win. For us, that win was going to the Battle for Atlantis and beating the number 2 team at the time, Arizona, and we got a signature win. And so everybody started to believe and they understand that the system does work.
Ready, Tim?
Let's do this. Was that Mike? That's Harry. The car stopped for me.
And that's automatic emergency braking.
The Nissan Rogue family. Take on today.
Bottom line, they still can't touch you.
I'll take it.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not-for-profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
Stepping into the unknown, it can be difficult to find the way. But with the compassion of the cross and the security of the shield, obstacles become openings. As we have for over 80 years, we'll continue to light the way, helping you find the right plan with coverage for families in all 100 counties, giving you the power to shine forward to whatever awaits tomorrow. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina. Live fearless.
When you come in with a new program, it's important that everybody gets on the same page. Now, it happens sooner than later for some guys. With our guys, we're bringing in a new system. They've got to pick up new terminology. They got to understand what I'm looking for on the offensive and defensive end. For us as a coach or coaching staff, we got to learn each guy and see some of the things that they need to improve on in certain areas. But it's always going to be a process. You hope that they pick it up a lot sooner than later. That's one of the reasons why you play the schedule, you play the non-conference, that by the time conference get here, then everybody's on the same page and we start clicking with everything. I think they're starting to understand, because so far I've been right at everything that I've told them about practice, and I really, it's not a ploy to get them to practice better. I really mean that. You know, basketball is a sport that what you put into it is what you get back.
Come on, get matched, get matched, get matched. You're good, O. Stay in the stance. Stay in the stance, O. You're good. As soon as I met Coach Keats, I knew instantly that's where I wanted to be. And I remember, you know, he offered me a spot on his team, and, you know, I didn't think twice about it. You know, from the second I met him, I knew he was, you know, he just had that it factor. As a player, it was the most fun I ever had playing basketball the year I played for him at Hargrave. The most fun. He installs this confidence and this, you know, this swagger in his players and belief, and it's so much fun playing for him. You know, so just watching him do that with these guys, you know, watching him doing with Braxton and Omer and Leonard, these guys that are really taking off, it's amazing. He hasn't really changed much. He's just a terrific coach, but a better person in how he manages his players. Y'all should be in a tight huddle. Hey, first time y'all been down all day, get in the huddle. Get it in your huddle. Come on, first time you've been down all day. Let's go, come on. What they're trying to do is they're trying to figure out exactly what Coach wants, and they're starting to understand that. You know, he just wants them to play with a lot of confidence and toughness. And once they fully understand that, it'll be amazing where this team can go. Let's go, Leak. Come on, hey, you had a big time day yesterday. Do it again. We need you to do it again. Do it again. Go get that thing. Go get that thing. Good to see you back, man. You know, change is hard. Change is hard, and I remember going through that when Dave Odom left and went to South Carolina, and we bring in Skip Prosser, and you know, I remember it was like it was yesterday. That was a hard day and a hard transition, but then we learned as a group how great Skip Prosser was. And then I remember transferring to Marshall, and I played for Greg White when Coach Keats was there. And I remember when he resigned, and then we brought in a guy named Ron Jerser, who was terrific too. And you know, change is hard, but once you can overcome that and settle in with the new coach and the new staff, you know, it becomes easy. Nice job, O.
Omer is a guy who is obviously learning how to play and compete hard every day. And, you know, by doing that, it's starting to pay off for him. It's starting to click for him. He's starting to get in better shape. I think he's starting to get familiar with everybody, and they're also doing the same thing with him. I thought he was a very talented young man that had a lot of work ahead of him to be able to play the way I want him to play. You know, I saw glimpses of talent in some of the games, but there were a lot of games where I felt like he disappeared, and there were a lot of games where he wasn't involved. And one of the things we talked about him is being consistent.
Second grade. Yeah, when I was 8 years old. My father, he bought one as a birthday gift. I think it was a Memphis Grizzlies ball. It was fake, but it was still nice. We had hoops in our school, but that was it, to be honest. Soccer is the biggest thing in Turkey. The team that I used to play for, they became the champions of the EuroLeague. It's the biggest league in Europe. And when they became the champions, the Turkish team became the champions of the whole Europe. It was just a big deal, which just put basketball way ahead.
6:29 to go. Pack and take the lead. Here's Beverly to Yurtseven. Finds a jam. Pick and roll in transition.
I was just trying to play, have fun. I was just a kid going into my freshman year of high school. That's when it started to become a really big deal in my whole life. I started spending 3 hours a day. That's when it just became a big deal, because I was just investing in it so much. To be honest, when I was a kid, I never thought I was good enough. So my father always said, you are, you just gotta believe in yourself. And he made me push myself. Because at some point, the first time that I got into this, the big league, I don't think like it's too hard. Like I don't think I'm gonna be able to succeed here. And my father just pushed me. He said, you know, like you'll get through it. I mean, you've been gradually improving, and it's not gonna stop unless you make it stop. As long as you keep investing your time in it, it's just gonna keep adding up, and eventually you're gonna get better. At the beginning of last year, it was really a big adjustment because it was a new school, a new place to live in. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what's going on out there, and it was just a whole bunch of new stuff that I had to get a grab of real quick because the season was right around the corner. Then I got penalized for 9 games, and that made me miss 1/3 of the season. That kind of gave me a setback too. Then I started playing. I played 4 games. I played like, I think 20 minutes in those games. I feel like last year didn't go as planned, but then when I went to the draft, it just gave me a whole new perspective where I felt like I didn't really lose anything, because this whole last year was a learning process where I had to basically go down and put myself together and learn from what I have done in the past. Everybody says, would you change it if you went back in time? I don't think I would, because I feel like that was just a base of what I'm trying to build throughout my career, is what I believe.
Gotta have a great day, yo. Gotta have a great day. When the players really buy into you, you can be really successful as a team. And it's not about sometimes the X's and O's and the strategy. Sometimes it's more about the relationship with the guys and how hard they're going to play for the head coach and for each other.
There's not a lot that can hold me back. So if there's nothing that can pull you down, you're just gonna, I guess, float.
You got me falling hard, sweet baby. You got me falling hard for you. And still, I felt this way before. You know it's true. And still, you got me more and more. Oh, you got me falling hard.
The Ford year-end sales event is in full swing.
Hey, Santa Claus is coming.
'Tis the season.
No, that's him in my blind spot.
He is rocking that scooter.
With a sidecar.
Doesn't need reindeer, baby.
Making the holidays happen. That's Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now during the Ford year-end sales event, get 0 for 72 plus 1,000 cash back on a 2017 F-150. See your Carolina Ford dealer today.
There's something out there driving you, calling you, pulling you in closer and closer. And once you find it, it starts all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
Stepping into the unknown, it can be difficult to find the way. But with the compassion of the cross and the security of the shield, obstacles become openings. As we have for over 80 years, we'll continue to light the way, helping you find the right plan with coverage for families in all 100 counties, giving you the power to shine forward to whatever awaits tomorrow. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina. Live fearless.
There we go, Sam. I like your hustle, Sam. Let's go, Malik. Too quiet for a senior. Let's go. All you guys that chilled at the beginning and just went through the motion and missed shots, you cost us to get that what we were trying to get. All you guys that just went through the motion. Some of you guys didn't. Some of you guys that just chilled. It's a matter of 4 baskets. Go. It's funny when you ask a guy how they're playing, they typically have a different answer than you do as a coach.
Two lines, hurry up, let's go. Your number is 315, your number is 315. Gotta work together. If they're not counting, then make sure we're digging them, get close. There we go. Come on. Come on, get back on track.
Most guys think that they're playing great basketball. There's a rarity. You'll have, some guys who really are down or hard on themselves. I let them talk. I let them explain what they're doing, what they think they're doing right and wrong, and then I typically will tell them where I think they can get better in a lot of areas.
You got to rely on your teammates. Braxton's wide open, like this. Hey, you two guys, y'all got to do something, man. We got one single side. You got to get through or something. Y'all just settle in running. Both of you guys on the same side. He's running the floor like, get through. One of you go through.
Obviously, we're trying to build up into a championship team, and in order for us to get there, I think coming from the head coach, I think we got to be completely honest with these kids.
That's you and him for the ball. He can't out-fight you for the ball. Like he just basically, whether it was just a fight for the ball and he wanted the ball and he got it. You got to have that. You got to fight for that ball. Good job. Lock in now. Lock in here. We ready to go. Coach, make your first play, dribble handoff, coach.
I think every player is different. I think coaches make the mistake when you got 13 players on your 13 scholarship guys on your roster. I think you have to take a different approach with pretty much every player on the team.
All right, guys, make sure that you're taking care of your body. Keep telling you guys that. If you got any nagging injury or something, make sure you're seeing Drew, okay? Make sure you keep plenty of fluids in your body. Take care of what you're supposed to do, okay? It's a good morning. Right here, let's go.
Hard work on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good morning, and thank you for selecting us on your radio dial. We are delighted to have you with us for Saturday afternoon Wolfpack non-conference basketball. We are courtside at PNC Arena in Raleigh, and all set to bring you the play-by-play story of today's matchup between State and visiting UNCG.
Leonard, you'll start off with number 21, Dickey, left shoulder guy, pivot guy, block him out. And then Malik, you'll start off on number 32, pick and pop jump shooter, run him off the line.
Okay, it's your house, so you gotta have a certain pride about it. Your house, nobody else. It's our house, you gotta have pride in it, okay? You gotta defend, okay? The biggest key that we gotta do is we gotta defend. All guys, we gotta defend, and all 5 guys gotta be locked in. Everybody gotta work together, okay? Make it poetry the way you're defending. Everybody get on the same page, okay? You gotta rebound the ball on offensive, you gotta get offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds, okay? We got a bigger lineup in there right now, so we should be able to get all rebounds. You gotta crash the boards, okay? I want you guys to be fighting to see who can have the most rebounds.
He's strong with the ball. Pass to the middle of the post. Freeman up, left-handed, score. A little bit of a half-court trap. Pack breaks it. Here's Beverly straight on 3 off a pass from Freeman. Bullseye. Beverly deep right along the sideline to Abu. Right elbow jumper. Good by Malik Abu.
Little pick and roll there. Malik, though, pulled up on the roll, and he was open at the elbow.
State breaks the half-court trap. Al Freeman to Beverly left wing. Now back to Al Freeman. He's open. Pulls the trigger left side. Bullseye for 3. And timeout, Wes Miller.
Hey, you're doing a good job with the press. Don't throw it away. Come on. Keep on being patient. Keep cutting. Keep on tackling it.
Dickey's on Freeman. Now he gets picked off. Here's Freeman. Long pass into the left corner for Dorn's 3. Bullseye. Beverly curls to the top of the key. Left wing to Dorn. Down underneath to Leonard Freeman. Left block. Moves. Powers up a shot. And he hit it.
He muscled that one up. Man, powerful move by Leonard Freeman.
Here's a steal at midcourt by Al Freeman. Freeman to the basket. Reverse layup. Got it. UNCG with the basketball, trailing 18-9. Pack has doubled the score, 14-19 to play. Here's Smith driving the lane against the booth, fires up a wild runner, high off the glass, he got it. Dorn looking for a driving lane, now throws it mid lane to Yurtseven. He turns left-hand hook up, good by Omer Yurtseven. Miller drives left-handed against Hunt. He beats him. Floater up good by Isaiah Miller. His second basket off the bench.
Hey, let's turn our pressure up a little bit more in the half court. They're running their offense too easy. Turn it up a little bit.
Freeman goes to the left elbow. Bounce pass down low for Yurtseven. Point blank jump hook good. Beverly driving down the lane. scoops a pass inside, and Boo catches, fires it up, and it rattles in. Down the floor to Alonzo. He'll cruise in from the left wing. Now beats Kuiper for a straight-on three, and he got it. He drives, foul line in traffic underneath the Freeman jams it.
What a pass by Beverly.
Here's Smith trying to drive, goes all the way to the baseline where Leonard Freeman picks him up on a switch, in low to Galloway, jams it.
Yeah, there's one of those communication lapses there.
Throws up a wild runner, no good. Leonard Freeman with a rebound in traffic, scores! Goes to the elbow, shovels to Alonzo for an NBA three, and he got it from deep left.
So you went from guarding three now to all of a sudden we can't defend the three. You went from guarding three the whole game, now we can't defend the three.
Freeman maintains the dribble. Freeman will drive on Smith all the way to the basket, puts it up in traffic, scores!
Strong move.
Miller driving right of the lane, stops, pops, misses. Rebound pulled down by Leonard Freeman. State will hold it for the last shot. 2-3 zone now by UNCG. 4-3. Here's Freeman, top of the key, driving all the way to the basket, shoots it up and rolls in!
Wow, what a shot.
Did he get it off in time? Yes! Basket counts, and State will have a 40-38 lead at the break.
Hey, we're gonna get right this half, all right? Can't beat yourself over here like we know what we need to do. We gotta just fix it for the second half. You know what I'm saying?
He is the difference and the reason why they're even in the game. Okay? The two things that we said that we need to concentrate on is three-point shooting. They got 6 made. And we said rebounding. And they got 6 offensive rebounds. We're getting all rebounded by 1 because we're not doing what we're supposed to do. Well, your energy's got to be all the way through, man. It's a ball game. It's a fight. So fight then. Go fight. But don't just lay down when somebody fight. No way they should be getting out. No way we should come in here down 1 and rebound, and we gave up 6 offensive rebounds with the guys that we got on the floor. You didn't play well in the first half, so what? It's over. Come on, step your game up. I think you should be a warrior on the rebound. Let's go, big. Let's go, Al. It's a great ball game, okay? Play it like it's 0-0. Win the half. Everybody understand me? Let's go with energy and passion. Let's go.
Here's Dorn to Abu. Free throw line jumper, good.
That's the shot he's got to make against that 2-3 zone.
Long pass up the floor to Alonzo. Shoots for 3 in transition. Swish.
Hey, you gotta guard the basketball. One possession at a time.
To Malik Massey. Down low to Dickey. Double team. Past the post. Picked off by Al Freeman. Here's Freeman. 1-on-3 to the basket. Ooh. Puts it up. Blocked away by Dickey, but the trailer Dorn scores. Left baseline to Yurtseven. Down to Beverly. In the corner for Sam Huntstree. Good.
There's a guy you want on the floor against this zone defense.
Half-court pressure. Picking up his dribble as Freeman gets it away to Dorn. Dorn drives to the line. Down the lane. Spins the basket. Layup good. Long pass to Alonzo, right wing against Beverly, starts to drive, ball raked away and stolen by Yurtseven for State. Outlet pass to Freeman. Freeman up the floor, and the Spartans get back. Freeman driving to the elbow, sends it to Beverly. Long 3 on the way, good by Braxton Beverly.
We're good. We're fine. Hey, let's take it as a challenge right here. Take it as a challenge. Together. Step in and make shots, man. Then go to the offensive line. Make that run right here. Let's go. Ball right here. Let's get it.
Pack's got it in single digits now. 5:06 remaining. Here's a near steal in the backcourt off the press. Now they try to get Smith along the sideline, but he throws it to an open Galloway, who misses the dunk, and the rebound coming our way, along with a player that hits Tony Haynes. Now Beverly has it in the front court with 20 to shoot. Drives the foul line underneath the Leonard Freeman. Left-hand layup good. Swings it left side to an open Al Freeman, but he drives the baseline. Now kicks it back to Beverly for 3 left side. Good! Braxton Beverly hits a big 3. Picks him up on a double team. Sends it to Kuiper for a straight on 3. Good. Left wing gets it to Al Freeman. Back to Beverly. 1 minute left. Here's Beverly driving right of the lane. Shoots a runner. Banks it in. Timeout State.
Let's go, believe in it. Oh, we got time. We never know what the happen. Believe in it.
Freeman quickly into the front court, throws it to Beverly. Beverly drives inside to Leonard Freeman. Layup good. 26 seconds left. UNCG up by 9. Here's Beverly. Left wing pass to Hunt. He gets it to Beverly for an NBA 3 left wing. Good. This is a must miss for Smith. Shot on the way. It is rimming off. No good. Rebound Al Freeman. 7, 6. Freeman up the floor. Freeman with 4, 3. Freeman lost the ball, and Alonzo dives for it. Final score, 81-76. UNC Greensboro beats NC State in the Pack's first game back from first semester exams.
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not for profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
Ready, Tim?
Let's do this. Was that Mike? That's Harry. The car stopped for me.
And that's automatic emergency braking.
The Nissan Rogue family. Take on today.
Bottom line, they still can't touch you.
I'll take it.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
You got me falling hard, sweet baby, got me falling hard for you. And still, I felt this way before, you know it's true. And still, you got me more and more. Oh, you got me falling hard.
There's something out there driving you, calling you, pulling you in closer and closer. And once you find it, it starts all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
This portion of Wolfpack Hustle is presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, bringing real Coke taste with 0 calories and 0 sugar to Wolfpack fans everywhere.
Coach Keats is going to be with them forever. He will always be part of their life and help them. He will always take care of them. He will do anything in his power to help his players after their career is over. And when they totally understand that, and they see it and they feel it, this will be a life-changing experience for them. It really will. And you know what? They may not understand that until they're done, but that's okay too. But that's what makes Coach so great.
In Turkey, you go pro, and you don't really have to go to college. You don't really attend a lot of classes because college is just in the background. All you do is focus on basketball every day. Like when I made the decision, everybody was like, why do you want to go to college? Like you just have to go to class, take all these courses. Why don't you just stay here and focus just on basketball? And I feel like, you know, like my father always used to tell you, like you have 2 wings. One is school, one is basketball. Well, you have to keep both of them if you want to keep flying. And that's basically what I'm trying to follow.